Okay, this is the outbuilding, detached garage, mother-in-law's suite. Don't know what that is. That's not part of the inspection. Trees should not be closer than 25 feet to the foundation. Okay, the roots can suck the water out. Needed moisture from the foundation. Roots can move the condensing unit. Roots can cause cracks in the walls and cracking in your foundation. These posts, this is probably a clothesline post at one time. These posts are beyond the scope of an inspection, but that's a tetanus shot right there waiting to happen. In the water section, we didn't talk about the main drains. Here's the main drains right here in the back of the house on the north side of the structure. There's more water. It's more PVC. There's more PVC. I don't understand what is going on. They're both coming from somewhere. Something's happened. So here we are. There's a cat. Alright, we got a hole in the soffit right here where the HVAC piping's coming in. None of our windows have screens, and we have a variety of different types of windows. We have stair-step cracks through the brick and mortar through most, underneath most of these windows along this side. These are called weep holes. We want those. Homeownership 101, all roofs leak, all walls leak. We want them to shed water faster than they accept it. In most cases, a vapor is going to come from those windows. In most cases, or those weep holes. Excuse me. And we got a variety of different kinds of windows here. This one looks like they had a little trouble getting in it to fit. It sure doesn't look like it's fastened right. Sure doesn't look like it's flashed right. Sure doesn't look watertight to me. Think water can get in there? I sure do. That's what I think. This is where the gas enters the house. So at this point, now the gas meter is the main shutoff. The main shutoff, and that's acceptable. But, if you have a problem with your gas, that's where the gas enters the house. There's the meter inside the fence at the alley, and there's a valve on it. That's how you shut it off. Coming on along, stair-step cracks. We mentioned those. Windows. Some of these windows are wooden frame, single pane. Some of them are vinyl frame, double pane. All kinds of different windows. These windows, they weren't installed at the same time that window was. They're different types of windows. The insulation, this power line, this is called the electric service drop. And it's not supposed to be closer to the ground than 10 feet. It's too close to the ground. People can hang stuff on it. Look there, boy. You hang your bathing suit. That's nice. That's what you do. That's how you do it. Alright, and then we come over here. We don't have a really good drip loop coming into the meter. And we've got some of the insulation is cracking and peeling right there. I don't know if you can see that real good. The meter itself should have been sealed where it's attached to the wall to keep moisture from coming in. All those things should have happened. A ramp is not supposed to be more than 3 degrees. I get it that sometimes we need ramps. Sometimes we have handy-capable friends and family, and sometimes we have to make allowances for them and get them in so they can be part of the family. Come on in. But the ramp is too steep, and so that could be dangerous. And this little closet right here with the open electric junction box in it and all the storage. Okay, this was not manufactured. There's not a ledger here. This is the ledger board. A 1x4? Really? That's your ledger board? You can tell it's been leaking. No, this whole thing needs to come off. If you want a closet here, you need to build one. But this structure can't be made right. It never had a chance. It just can't be made right. So I recommend, and it's termite bait. How many different things can I call, wrong about it? Is it leaking? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what you call it. I think you say it's leaking. This is the only gate. I think. No, there's a gate over behind the detached garage. This walkway is beyond the scope. It's beyond the scope of the inspection. More than 3 degrees. We've got spalling on the sidewalk right here. Again, all beyond the scope of the inspection, but still good things to know. We've got high soil conditions over here, debris next to this siding. At one time, a tree closer than 25 feet to the structure. At one time, this part of the structure, I feel confident that this was a carport. It wasn't actually a garage. It was a carport. None of the siding around this matches the original siding to the house. So we got siding, we got some cracks in our front porch right here, more than 3 degrees. Post should have a stand underneath it to keep water from wicking up into that. And the reason why I think this doesn't match is because at one time, see, this is great. This stuff is great. It looks like it looks like wood shake, but that might be asbestos panel. No, the way it's rotting. Let's look at that a little better. No, that's wood shake. Wood shake. But it's different than this. It's different than this. Again, wood frame. Our putty's going. Our glazing putty is going. It's cracking. It's peeling. Still haven't found a window screen yet. We've got wood rot right here on the fascia board, and we've got gaps in our flashing right here. And at this part, not many parts on this structure, these structures, but right there, kick-out flashing should have been installed. Keep water from coming down and rolling this way like it has. Okay, one spot, and of course we got a flashing gap right there. More cracking and peeling paint. I didn't call much attention to this, but this window frame is installed at a different time. This material's just giving it up, man. Material's giving it up. Got some cracks in our driveway. High soil conditions again. These bushes should be cut off the house. Carpenter ants love that. We got some mortar repair around this window where this window's been replaced. You can see the mortar repair. Move on around. Different style window than the others. More weep holes. All this should be cut back. This is the water faucet right here. We'll have a video about that here in a little bit. Coming on along. Okay, we've got some soldier bricks that are collapsing right here. They're falling back. See, soldier bricks are the ones that stand up like this, and the sailor bricks are the ones that sail across the ocean. Soldiers march across the top. And those soldier bricks right there, they're leaning in. We've had some pretty good movement. Speaking of pretty good movement, we got negative drainage over here. We've got negative drainage over here. Water collects over here. We got negative drainage over on the east side of the detached garage too. Some of our soffits falling right here, and we can see that some of our fascia board right here is separating. You see that, and some of our freeze board is separating as well. We got a little more case of that over here. This is a more dramatic case. Of course, it's over here with the dramatic soldier bricks. That freeze board is rotating out of position. That freeze board is rotating that way, coming down. We've had some, significant movement over here, and as evidenced by the soldier bricks, and as evidenced by the separation in the window casement and the brickwork. Moving on along, exposed pipe. These, okay, that's called a shrinkage crack. All right, that's not a foundation problem. You probably have, I don't know, you might have foundation problems. I'm very suspicious so far. I haven't done any measurements, but I've seen a lot of clues. So let's just say that. So, but that itself, that's not a problem with the foundation. Now that holds brick up. You might want to seal that. So that it continues to hold the brick up. But that itself, that one part is not a foundation problem. Coming on a lot. Stair step cracks between the brick and mortar behind the southeast bedroom east window. Okay, these cracks right in here. Again, negative drainage, and separation between the northeast bedroom window casement and the frame. And then this window ledge, if you'll notice this window ledge, it doesn't have any pitch on it. So there's no place for the water to go. So the water's just going to sit right there. And that's the way it works sometimes.